So once again, welcome back, guys. So this is our second video on CSS. So in the first video, I cover what is the CSS, introduction of the CSS, what is the inline CSS, and what is the external CSS. If you are not watching this my first video, you can watch my first video. I link in the description, so you can also watch in the video. So this video help you a lot. This is our second video. So what are the today's agenda? First is cover. So in the today's agenda, we know about what is the CSS styles, CSS selectors, and type of the selectors, and some common properties we need to apply in the styling. So we cover all three common property, and after then the summary point of view. So let's start. So first one is the CSS selectors. What is the CSS selectors? So CSS selectors are used to select the content you want to style. Let's suppose we want to style some h1 tag. In the heading tag we write something and we want to style this particular thing. So this h1 tag is known as the selector, CSS selector. This is called the CSS selector. Selector is the part of CSS rule set. You earlier in the previous video, I show you the structure, the syntax of the CSS. So first one is the selectors. So this is our part of the CSS rules. Without the CSS selector, we not implement the designing parts on all the things. And the CSS selector in the HTML unit, according to, is the class, ID, type, attribute, and all the things. We have multiple type of the CSS selector. So with the help of the CSS selector, we can apply the all the things. So let's start. First I open my VS code and show you all the things. So this is our first, this is our CSS folders, and the CSS folder is writing the all the codes, and after then I uploading on my GitHub, so you can also download it and practice it. So I open, and here writing simply write code dot and enter. It is automatically open my VS code, and here writing it is our first pages wherein writing the CSS, and here I will writing the HTML and all the things. So let's create another HTML page which is name is lecture 2 dot html. This is our second lecture, that's why I give the lecture 2 dot html. And second one is our css folder, css file. So lecture 2 dot css, here we writing the all the CSS. So let's simply control shift 1 and enter. And first things, we write something in the hello world. Let's suppose the writing the hello world, control S. And here first we link the our CSS. So simply write the link enter, and here we simply write lecture 2.css, control S. And let's suppose here in the h1 tag, just writing the color equal to that. For the checking purpose, my CSS is working properly or not. So in the hello world is in the red. So yes, this is my CSS is my CSS is working properly. So this is all about the external CSS. If you think about what is external CSS and what is inline CSS, please watch my previous video, so you know about the better know about the what is CSS, internal CSS, and what is the structure. This is called is the selectors. This is our ID selector, you can say, not ID selector. If this is our attribute selector, you can say the tag selectors and all the things. Or this is our property, and this is our value. So all the things. And so let's go to my slides, and something, what is the type of the selector I covered. First I covered there is the five type of the selector, multiple type of the selector. First in the element selector, you can also say the tag selector. So here you can, I show the example of the element selector, because this is one is our one element means tag, one tag means element, so one tag. And here in the tag I apply the CSS. If I suppose, let's suppose I using another h1, and here writing something video, writing my YouTube channel name, coding. And you can see also my video in coding is also red, because I using the tag selector या element selector, this in the web page is all the tags which is related to the h1, it is automatically in the red. So this is all about our element selector. Another is the id selector. What is id selector? In the id selector, here you can see, in the id selector we use hash and let's give the example, you can better understand. Here you can say I give the h1, here also give the h1, and when I by styling these things, a particular thing is is red, and this particular which, if suppose, let's give the another, let's suppose I write two h1 tags, but I need first hello world is hello world, in the hello world is red, and second video period encoding in the blue color in the blue. So give the if I give the h1 in the element selectors, if I give the red and blue, so if I give the red and blue, both are the elements are blue, but I need only one is blue and second is the red. So it how it's possible? It is not possible for id selector, so it's not possible for element selector, so we need id selector. What is id selector? We simply write here id equal to anything, id equal to, I simply give the hello, and here I also write id equal to coding. You can give any name of the id. So here you can say, if I go to our web page, and you can say, if I sorry if I go to our web page and simply I remove it, control s, and you can say my hello world is a black and video period coding also black, but I need first hello world in the red colors and the video period coding in the blue color. So how it's possible? So I attack on my I capture my id. With the help of id I simply give the css property. So let's suppose first I use the hello, my h1 id, and the id we need hash. First we write hash, after then the id name, and here I give the all the css color equal to red, all the styling color equal to red, and you can see, if I go to here, you can see only my hello world is red. If I want to my video period coding in the blue, so simply here go to and attack and on these particular things. So here simply write hashtag hashtag coding, and simply color equal to blue, write the blue, control s, and you can see hello world is in the red color and the video period and the coding is the blue color. This is all about the id and id selector. Why, how to use the id selector? It is very helpful id selector, and the second one the class selector, it is very helpful for all the things. So this is all about the id selector. Let's move the second one. What is the second one? The class selector. Class selector also, in this class selector we use dot. So class selector also the same thing with, if you want to use id selector you can use id. If you want to class, so simply write class and simply give the same name codings, and here also I remove the class and name the name is control z. No, I also give you these particular things. So I write the, I also upload this file in the my github, so you can download this. So that's why I am sorry okay, that's why I'm separate the all the thing. So here simply I, in the paragraph tag, and simply write here I'm simply write we are horizontal, we need a horizontal tag. So all this separate properly. Here I writing class selector, class select, I simply write the class selector. In the class selector we use, suppose we use s2. In the s2 we writing, simply write hello worlds, and second sentence is welcome. Simply in the s2 we write welcome. Here I'm using the id selector, but in this paragraph I using the class selector. So simply write class, and here I give the name. So what I give the hello, simply give the hi. You can you can give any name. Sorry for disturbance. You can give the any name hello, and here and then well. So this is all about the hello and well. If you want to see styling the this particular elements, so simply I use hi, and the class selector we use dot. So in dot hi, and give the, suppose give the color equal to blue eye brown, give the color equal to brown. And if you want to give this well, so I simply write dot control V, and here I simply write color equal to aqua, control S, and go to my here, and you can see this is our class selector, and here is I give the brown color, here give the aqua color. This is all about class selector. If I want to class select class, then you use, do you simply use dot. Here you can see simply use dot, or if you use the id selector, you simply use hash. So this is all about id selector and class selector. After then we have universal selector. What is the universal selector? If you want to the something in the my entire web page, this is called our universal selector. This is all about some in the our entire web page. Let's give the simple example. If you want, I give the universal selector here. So then if you want to some universal selector, you can use X star, and here if I give the background color equal to aquamarine, and control S, and you can see my entire web page is aquamarine. So this is all about the universal selector. Sometimes we need the background colors and the height, top margin and bottom high, padding margin, on all the things I cover in the later video. Don't worry about what is the margin and how. This is if I want to margin and all the things, we are using the universal selector. If you use the universal selector, so we use hash star. This is all about the universal selector. After then we have one grouping group selector. What is the group selector? So let's talk about the group selector. So first what I need, I simply create one, writing the p equal to group selector. In the group selectors I simply use one h1 tag. In the h1 tag we write hello, welcome, and in the h1 tag I will also use one p tag, and here I writing thank you. I write anything, and if I give the CSS on the h1, give write the starting of the h1 color equal to, I give the color equal to this color chart source, and here no thank you no here equal to, here you give the all the things here, and if I write the here comma and p, write the paragraph, and here give the blue, simply write blue. Let's the blue, I explain you what I try to do and all the thing. No, this is a not, it is work on the div, only div. So if you want, if let's suppose I use the div, in the div section we use h1, on h1 we are writing the hello, another is p tag, and simply writing world, hello world, and simply save as and run it. So you can say hello world is here in present in the hello world in the blue color. Why in the blue color? Because here I am using, no I'm not using anything. Why in this particular thing is a blue color? I don't know. No, no, black color. Oh, sorry, I'm not saving it. That's why he gave me the blue color. This is two things is the hello and it is a black color. We want is the blue color. So if I want to the h1 is the blue color, so simply div h1 div h1 equal to color equal to sorry, color equal to color equal to blue, control s, and here you can see the here you can see h1 equal to color equal to blue. No, div class के अंदर no, in the div class equal to blue. So I think here is this little bit mistake has happened. Let's first, okay, wait a minute. So once again, I'm not making any mistake. I'm not making any mistake. Sorry for, I simply say something different. What is the group selector? I'm a little bit confused. Sometimes it happen with everybody's life. So don't worry about. If I create h3 hello hello, give the some example, h2 h2 also hello, and the h h5 also hello, and control s, and you can see here all the things h1 h2 and 3 is present. I need to give the some particular things is that I need to give the blue colors in the all the things. So instead of I writing h2 color equal to blue, sorry, blue h2 color equal to blue, copy it, control v, and here writing second one h5 and third one h3. This is na h1 h2, yes. So after then and control s and run it, you can see all the colors of the blue. So instead of writing the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 line code, we in the css provide with the group selector. He said that you can also give the particular styling in the number of groups. So instead of using this one, you simply here comma this one comma and writing the all the things, and after this running this all the things automatically blue. So this is called as the group selector. You can also use the id group selector. Simply write the dot. You can also use the use the sorry dot class. In the class selector you can use dot, and the id selector you can use hash. So if you're using the hash group selector, you write the hash. If you're using the id group selector class group selector, you can do dot. So this is all about our type of the selector. I cover the element selectors, id selector, class selector, universal selector, and group selector. After that I'm covering the some property of the common property color. I also cover the color. After then the background, also I cover the background color in the our universal selector. What is the font color, font weight, font height, and weight. So let's I cover the fonts height and weight. So let's I remove all the things. I not reviewing the all the things. Let's suppose I in the hello, you can see if I want to make this comment, I simply comment it, and I only work in the two particular things. If you want to comment, you can control and use the slash, so it automatically comment the all the things, and control s, and here also the control s, and go to our web pages. You can say hello world and hello there. If I want to the little bit font size is little bit little bit small, so I use small, control s, and you can see our font size is little bit small. But instead of I'm using h1 tag, but in the css it is automatically change the small size font size, you can also use the pixel. So here if I want to I 10 pixel, so you want to use the pixel, you also use the pixel, sorry. So here you can see the 10 pixel. Let's I write the 100 pixel, control S. So you can say this is all about the 100 pixel. This is all about your font size. I also use the font family. In the font family, all the font size, how to use, if I use the Arial, Calvorian, and all the things. Let's I use the this one, and you can see our font size is little bit changed. Here you can say the our by default font size, and here you can say the our font size is little bit changed. This is all about the our font size. And after then, if you want to height equal to 100 pixel. So he gives the your height. This is all about your height. This is all about the 100 pixel. If you want it the width, so also you can, sorry, it is width. This is first one is the width. And if you want to do the height, also give the height. So it is not showing in the, you can see the height. So here you can see the all the, you can here the height and width is also applying this thing. But it is, if you see, observe this, its height and width is not shown properly, because height and width using for the object, some object images and all the things. When you using, then you use height and width. So this is all about the or property. I also use most all the property of the CSS in the upcoming video, so don't worry about this. So let's give the summary of the this video. So first one, we use the, we know about what is the selectors. So first we know the selectors, and a type of the selector is, first one is the element selector, second one the ID selector, class selector, universal selector, and group selector. After that, we apply the some common property: background, font family, font size, font weight, font height, and all the things. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoy, please like the video and subscribe my YouTube channels, and thank you.